What's up? It's your boy D.Chamberz 6'2", no time for the small talk, and we back. You know I got my special co-host with me.
You know, Ice Chills back in the States.
A lot of y'all probably remember like No Time for the Small Talk when we was at DTF Radio. Now we on YouTube, we're rocking, and you're gonna subscribe to our channel, lock in with us, and you're gonna see different content creators, filmmakers, artists, people of the industry that's making noise or on the rise out here. And we got a special guest here. He go by the name of?
Good night, good night. My name is Vanity Bluntz. No time for the small talk. D.Chamberz, thank you for having me here. I'm from Brooklyn, New York.
Word. Shout out to Didi Delights. You know, I met her. You know, we do business. You see, she do security. She always got the best gummies on set and shit. But how did you get into the circuit of the underground of music? How did you get into this game, man?
You said it perfectly when you announced Didi Lights. That's my manager, and I started off doing opening at showcases at Gems.
Okay.
And
shout out to Gems.
Yeah, shout out to sin.com. And I got discovered performing there. I saw D because she was there with other artists that she was working with at the time. And from there, when I met her, the first thing she told me about was Trappers Only. And I was like,
smart lady, very smart.
So, you know, I was excited because I seen Trappers Only, I seen the progress, I seen all the great acts that came out of there. And I used to always look at that and not know who was a part of it and how I would have a connection even beyond it. So she's like, yeah, my homeboy, he's an artist and he runs it. And I was like, who? And then she said, D.Chamberz. And then that sparked another interest.
That's a good guy right there. You know, you ever met that? No, let me stop. But you know what I'm saying? Like, Trappers Only, like, when I designed that platform, shout out to Pedro and shout out to all the DJs, it started in a strip club just trying to get a record heard. A lot of people think I didn't get to start like how everybody else did. I came in having to either rap or out-rap or sell a lot of tickets or work for somebody and do a lot of selling tickets to even get an opportunity. So I kind of found a way for us to be heard on a cheaper scale, build like a family. And, you know, as people climb the ladder, you know, they create their own paths of where they're going. And I see that you're really out there rapping, you're doing the underground, and you're not really getting caught up in the different sounds.
Yes,
that's out here. So describe your, you know, I don't want to talk for you too much, but describe your category of music and rap, and who was you inspired by?
Okay, so I would say my category is like raw hip hop. I could diverse and do other things, rap, you know, a mix.
Chills call that dirty subway music.
So, you know, I could mix it with a little R&B and hip hop rhymes, you know, formatted, but it's still the basic of my. Yeah, I could do a little harmonizing too.
Yeah, I'm about to say, hold on.
Yeah, I could harmonize.
What I mean by can you sing?
I can't sing like I'm hitting notes. No, I'm not singing on notes, but I'm gonna harmonize my voice, and I'm not gonna use you know, auto-tune if not necessary. I like to get the best harmony out of myself because it's like, you know, I listen to like Chambers asked me like people like sᴍᴜ. Yeah. I've been like, you know, a fan of like the old music and how they made music, and like in hip hop, of course, like Nas, Biggie and Pac, and even before them, like Rakim, Big Daddy Kane, you know, Heavy D, people who Poor Righteous Teachers, like they put a message behind their music, like they spoke about the community and their music. They reached different platforms by just being authentic, you know. And I remember when you couldn't even say you could say you rap without a crowd coming around you and niggas start saying, yo, let me see, let me hear.
Oh, like voted in type of rap.
Yeah, you know, and then they like, let me see what you spit. And then you like, oh, wow, you on the spot.
Pause on that too, though, but I'm with you. That's my God.
Well, right now, I'm gonna do that. I'll spit something for you that I ain't gotta charge you because it's from my heart. Yeah, you know, I do it for the love of hip hop so somebody else could be inspired, even if we ain't getting paid for it.
So I noticed like, there's good music in the showcase industry, and then there's like, is there any time where you felt like, yo, you know what, I'm not performing because nobody's here? Or do you feel like, yo, I'm going to go whether it's 1 or 1,000? How do you feel in that underground? So, because a lot of artists fail to realize the camera's always rolling. Yeah. So they may not know what you did. Because I've seen some people post, it may be you and the bartender wiping shit down. But the way you performed, you got more views than everybody that had 1,000 people behind you the next morning when you posted. How do you feel like in those times? Do you feel like you ready to leave, or do you still give it all you got?
Well, my family structure, like my aunt used to teach me how to perform, cause she used to have us in the backyard as you know, the siblings, all my siblings would be there, and if you had a talent, you danced or you wrote music or you had poetry. That's her way of keeping us from going to the street. So she taught me stage performance and always had me in the mirror. So even if no one was there, she told me the process of just keeping up a stage. You got to perform with your heart out, even if there's one person in the room. So she always told me, look in the mirror, 'cause that's your audience. And I saw myself there. So anytime I'm in a space and there's nobody there, I don't care, I'm here. So I still put out my all, because yeah, I love performing. I love letting to connect with the people, you know? So performance is big.
I'm gonna let Chills ask you some questions, but I'm gonna pass the mic to Chills. Who's in your playlist right now?
Damn, that's on the spot. Bobby Fish Scale, a couple of reggae artists, just because I just came down from there. So Skang, Vibes Cartel, Bounty Killer, Buju, they all got new shit coming out, Sean Paul. But out here, I listen to Moneybagg Yo. This nigga Pooh Shiesty got a couple of songs out. Been listening to that since the nigga came out.
Now you listen to Pooh Shiesty again.
I listened to it before. I mean, why not?
I swear
I know they
to God.
have something to drop, nigga. Like,
You was listening to Pooh Shiesty last week before he came home?
yeah.
All right, cool.
One time
I ain't say you
Instagram,
wasn't.
and I don't be on Instagram like that, but when I check, if I see something, I'm
Shout out to Pooh Shiesty coming home. You know you made it.
And nigga throwing out his shit, he working. Why not? Check for a nigga.
Okay.
You already know 𝐂𝐎 album came out. I'm still listening to that.
What, Am I the Drama?
Of course.
Dude, I feel like that album is very controversial. How do you feel about it? What's your take on it? From a female point of view.
I feel like since she was pregnant for a minute and she wasn't saying nothing, I feel like she just let out a good amount of, steam and her freedom on it real quick. Just because, she going through the divorce and all that shit. So I feel like she poured a little bit of her heart into it. So I fuck with it. I like it. So
as an artist, right, how do you feel about females in the industry? Is it hard for you to perform after a female? The certain females are...
Nah.
Listen, in New York City, you can get outworked by a female. Don't let it, you don't need just Gorilla, Lotto, and Cardi. It'd be a girl just coming from off the train and outwork you on stage.
Well,
actually it was in Arizona just the other day. I swear she went harder than Mystical in the fucking spot. But so like, with female artists, how do you feel about that climate?
Well, for me, I love to see that they're out there, because at least now when we go to these shows, it's not 100 rappers and it's all guys. Everybody got the hardest bars. Now you see a female out there, it kind of make you like check yourself, like, yo, and they put a lot of work in. They come with a lot of imagery. They come with the pizzazz. They outgoing. And, sometimes as men, we feel like the game is just all saturated with us, so we feel we ain't got to do much, just be hardcore and just come in and just put on the face. Now you got to, That's a fact. So, no, but it's good. It's good for competition, and it's good for the...
Any female artists caught your eye in this underground circuit?
Of course.
Name some.
Destiny Nicole, Queen Jewel. Queen Jewel. Yeah, she be at the shows.
You said it like that, homie. I said it like it was some new cologne I was supposed to smell.
Yeah,
something.
Right.
Queen Jewels, nigga. All right.
Pebbles. I seen Pebbles out there too at your show, so she's dope.
Shout out to Pebbles. She's from Coney.
What's that? Nana from Coney Island. She spit bars too. I seen her perform at 𝐴𝐿𝐴. Nana is, what's her name, man? Homegirl that we was at that show last time we was at the show. The last show we did a Day Summit. Was it Day Summit or at CP?
I know. You talking about Anna Lee?
Anna Lee.
Okay, she put in more work than these niggas though.
Yeah, and she got the song that's out. She put in more work than these niggas. You see Anna Lee, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's dope. And who else I seen out there as a female? Chrissy Bands.
Shout out to Chrissy Bands. Chrissy
Yes,
Bands been putting
that's
a
the
lot of
homie.
work in for a long time.
I gotta shout out Chrissy Bands.
Chrissy Bands definitely
She
is
got her foot on their
no
necks.
stranger to the underground community. She's throwing her own shows. Just like a lot of females throwing their own shows and stuff like that. So, you know, you being an artist, knowing all of that, and you have management, how do you feel about the earned income in hip hop? Because I know you do, you also in the cannabis field too as well,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Not just on the street.
Yeah,
I'm talking
that's
about
facts. Yeah, yeah.
legit.
Thank you, Chambers. Thank you. Yeah.
Come on.
Oh, yeah, I
Yeah,
brought a
yo,
gift
it's
for-
uncut. It's no time for the
this is a gift.
small talk.
I didn't have the bag. I ran out, but this is a gift I brought.
No weed, but a shirt.
Yeah.
All right, this shit is over. Yo,
I
cut.
can't put that on camera. We can't do it on camera. But
Nah, what's this, a
on
shirt?
Camera. This is a shirt. Yeah, this is a shirt from the dispensary. And we got it's called All Good, like Chambers said. I'm a part of All Good Dispensary. It's the first legal dispensary in Brooklyn, New York. And we've been open for 6 months. And I'm the brand ambassador for the company. And you know, my name is Vanity Bluntz, so it makes sense.
Sounds like a QP to me.
You know, for me to be there. It definitely half a pound.
I think all my friends would agree. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, thank you, Chambers, for that one, for adding that one in there too. Yeah, but earn income. So yeah, as artists, I work. You know what I mean? I get my own, and I provide for myself. And my manager, she helps me. We put together the money, the finances we need. But she also has been telling me she want to put me in that circle around people like yourself that's providing a platform that we could earn money off of our talent and our art. You know what I mean? Because yeah, it's hard to put in for ourselves and not get back nothing in return. Instead of waiting for a label deal.
How do you feel about that?
I'm not rushing for one.
Okay. I know nobody's giving me $20,000 in a chain. I don't want it. I need a little more than that.
Yeah, I'm
That's
not
what they're
rushing.
giving out here. What you talking about?
Yeah.
You see, I've heard the phone ringing, right? They somebody tell you, yo, you better take that 20,000 nigga you talking about.
You know, that's
then I called them. You better pick that up, take
No,
that.
that's
First of all, his shit say the whole name.
that's
Why you reading his phone? Like,
His phone say it.
you on some jail shit.
that's
here, man.
my female. That's my female partner that's down with
Yo, you don't have to explain yourself, brother.
Yeah, that's these other artists. Leslin, she know I'm here with you right now, so she's like, oh yeah, Chambers, you know I'm here.
Oh, I'm on there. Let the phone ring there. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. So, yo, let me ask you. So, you got new music. What's the project coming out? Where they can find you? Where you streaming at? What's going on? Talk about that.
Y'all check it out. We on iTunes. We on Apple Music. We on Spotify. You gotta look for Vanity Bluntz, one word, and no Pampers. And you find along the line, you're gonna find like several different songs I put out. But the main one that we focusing on, that's a staple, is No Pampers. And D-Lights and Ears is working on putting on a video together to drop that. And Chambers gonna let y'all know soon before the premiere. We might have a party premiere for the video drop. But No Pampers is a staple. I've been doing it at Trappers Only, and Chambers had me on a tour at Day
You
Summit.
said no Pampers. Like, I know the baby had Pampers, and now you saying no Pampers.
Yo,
Like,
sometimes you can't afford the Pampers.
okay, the motherfuckers ain't gonna have no food after November 1st either.
That's a
So
fact,
they ain't gonna
no
have
stamps.
no Pampers and no food either. So it's like a lot about to happen. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Oh, okay, Chills,
I'm
you
ready.
ready?
Ready for what? I ain't got no kids. You talking about no parents.
I'm just saying, like EBT, it's over.
I don't got EBT, nigga.
That's why you looking at me like, no, I don't got EBT, nigga. Man.
I pay cash.
Yeah, somebody screaming, somebody need
Oh
it.
my God, I'm not ready for the summer. All the people I get discount food from.
Yo, listen, you know, I don't even want to joke on that because there is a lot of people that's in need of that. I hope they figure it out. They're going crazy for that EBT out there, y'all. So let me just tell you. So tell them the music, where they could download your music, where they could find you at, and what's up coming up next.
Thank you. And also to add to it, Chambers, the No Pampers phrase is, I got it from just feeling like we've been locked out from the exposure, and what y'all guys been doing for us is a staple of that. Like, no baby me, no pamper me, don't give me no bullshit. If I can't get in the door, if I got to pay you $1,000 to get notoriety, let me know. If you're gonna shortchange me, let me know. If you're not fucking with it, let me know. And that's where that came from. So you was one of the first people to actually see the light, because I performed that first time for you. You was like, yo, that's that joint. And it gave me more push.
What with like the non-sample? Like
Yes,
that,
yeah,
I like
Ill Will.
Yeah, Ill Will.
That's the No
I like
Pampers.
that, I like that word.
So it's more than just like the fact that like the relationship, if you a baby mother, a baby father, is not that. It's just like, don't no bullshit time.
Yo, you know what I like with me, and I do this blindly. When people come to Trappers Only, I don't be knowing a lot of these people, right? And I'll hear the record, and I'll know them for the record, and I'll know them from that, and I'll be like, yo, you need to stay with that one. And 9 times out of 10, that's the one that you'll hear on the radio. You see them performing on bigger stages. I swear to God, and this dates back from 5-year-old foreign to now. Check the scoreboard. I swear to God. So like a lot of the times, like when artists are coming through Trappers Only, I learned to exercise too, because I perform like,
yeah, I love that about you.
one of those guys. Like I always see 40,000. I'm somewhere else, and even when I get to those bigger stages, that's why I'm able, because I exercise. I never discriminate on the sound, and I've always been open-minded to work with new talent. Now, before you get out of here, you ever had any weird experiences like with artists that you probably even looked up to, and then you just like, man, fuck that shit, man. Like, did you ever have that?
In person?
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes, they may rub you the wrong way. Like, you may have an impression about them.
Yeah, like you have an artist that's like, they may be an icon, maybe a legend, and then when you met him, it's like, man,
no support, no encouragement,
I did that. I don't know about the support, but it was just like, it wasn't what you thought it was.
Yeah, of course. Like, yeah, it's happened.
Yeah, we don't have to name drop.
Yeah, but I don't let it.
Shit, I would.
I don't let it take me off the path, because it make you feel like you don't want to be in this game if that's how they respond to you. But people like you give us a different notation. You know what I'm saying?
And I appreciate that. That's why I've been giving awards and flowers all year, and I'm very appreciative. And I'm very just thankful because, some people are like, oh, I ride to the money, but sometimes it's the money, you don't know what's coming. Sometimes you survive and you're just doing what you're doing naturally. You don't know who life I helped and how it's going to come down the line later on in life. So sometimes I'm just having fun doing what I'm doing. And that's why we here, man. You know what I mean? You just keep doing what you're doing, stay authentic.
Thank you.
Continue that grind, man.
Thank you. And like I said, thank you for having me here. Y'all can find me on iTunes, on Spotify, Apple Music, Vanity Bluntz, and I'm on Instagram, the same name, one word, Vanity Bluntz.
Make sure you like, subscribe, share. No time for the small talk. Uncut. Tell a friend to tell a friend, man. Shout out to District 385. Shout out to Matt. Shout out to Pedro. You already know, man. Let's get it.
No time.